Alright, if this is your first video from me, just want to let you guys know I'm big on cyber warfare, and today I found an article on Forbes that just proved the USA is not prepared for Russia and all of its cyber technical abilities. So here in the article it says that the U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, which is a part of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, has issued an unusual warning to businesses that says they should be prepared to defend against cyber attacks originating from Russia right now. In the wake of continued denial of service and destructive malware attacks affecting Ukraine and other countries in the region, we are working very closely with our Joint Cyber Defense Collaborative and International Computer Emergency Readiness Team partners and to understand and rapidly share information on these ongoing malicious cyber activities. The CISA is unprepared to protect every part of NATO from Russia. Now that's coming straight from them. So what is a cyber attack? A cyber attack is a deliberate exploitation of your systems and or network. Cyber attacks use malicious code to compromise your computer, logic, or data and steal, leak, or hold your data hostage. Cyber attack prevention is essential for every business and organization right now in America and worldwide. So they're trying to tell you you need to do your research and you need to get your security up to date ASAP. Now also, I went ahead and I got like a little 10-step piece of security that everybody needs to get in control of if you own a business, if you're self-employed, or if you got any information out there on social media or anywhere on the internet, you gotta get with it. So what's some common forms of cyber attacks? You got identity theft, fraud, extortion, malware, spamming, spyware, viruses, stolen hardware, denial of services, breach of access, system infiltration, website defacement, the list goes on. But a more important list is the defense. So like I said, I put a little 10-step thing together here that I found on the internet, and I'd just like to read it to you guys quick. So most importantly, you can limit the personal information you share online. Change your privacy settings and do not use location features. Keep your software applications and operating systems up to date. Create strong passwords by using upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and special characters. Don't leave it basic. That's number one. Now, let's jump right into this list. So, if you have a staff, then you need to train your staff. One of the most common ways cyber criminals get access to your data is through your employees. So, you got to train your employees to check links below before clicking them. Check email addresses from the received email, and use their common sense before sending sensitive information out. If the request seems odd, then it's most likely odd, bro. Alright, check in with it. You make a phone call to the person emailing you if they got a number. If not, leave them out. You gotta be on your A game nowadays with what's going on. Another thing, will keep your software and systems fully up to date. Hackers exploit these weaknesses, so cyber criminals exploit these weaknesses to gain access to your network. Once they're in, it's often too late to take preventive actions to keep them out. They're already in. You also want to ensure an endpoint protection. Endpoint protection protects networks that are remotely bridged to devices like mobile phones, tablets, laptops, things of that nature. You want to install a firewall. There are so many different types you can get. Whichever one works for you is not what I would say is the best. You pay top dollar, you're going to get top-notch security. So, whichever one you could afford, at least have that. You also want to back up your data. In the event of a disaster, you don't have your stuff backed up, then you don't know how long the downtime is going to be. You could lose all your data, and you could even suffer financial loss from it. You got to control your access to your systems. Alright? So, believe it or not, somebody can simply walk into your office or your enterprise and plug in a USB key containing infected files into one of your computers, and they can either give you a whole virus or just take all of your information, or both. And another thing people ain't too up on is their Wi-Fi security. You can't have it open. Everybody got Wi-Fi these days, but You definitely have to have a password and a good password on it, and protection for your Wi-Fi. Alright? The employee personal accounts. Every employee needs their own login for every application and program. Several users connecting under the same credentials can put your business at risk. That's a no-brainer. Access management. One of the risks as a business owner and having employees is them installing software on business-owned devices that could compromise your systems, like Facebook, Twitter. If you work in an office, you shouldn't even have any of that on your computers. And if you're a promoting company or something like that, then you gotta have specific, just for promotion usage with your employees. There should only be one person in charge of your passwords and everything of that nature. Which brings me into the passwords now. Having the same password set up for everything is the most dangerous thing you can do, because once a hacker figures out your password, they got you. They got everything you got. So always switch it up, but keep it to somewhere where you could remember or write it down. A hacker can't see what you writing with your hands unless you got a camera on you that they hacked into. Keep it basic. Write it down, stash it, put it in a lockbox. Do what you gotta do, man. But like I said, it's 2022. The cyber war is going on right now. Like and subscribe to the channel. We'll keep you updated and we'll try to help you. Thank you.